hi there. Hey, how's it going? Fancy seeing you here. Oh man, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see him. 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 Flex. Do you hear how quiet that is? Wow. 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 We made some upgrades to the studio. Upgrades. We got some silent, fanless key lights. Well, a silent, fanless key light. And a silent, fanless fill light. I'm very excited about it. Very excited about it. Are you excited about it? Let's just take a moment to absorb the silence. Are you ready? Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, and listen. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Just like you. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let me just pet your face. Let me just pet your face. Squeeze your nose. Let me just squeeze your nose real quick. Dude, I got it. I got your nose. I got your nose. Oh, man. What a stinky nose you have. It's not my fault. It's not my nose here. Yeah, you can have it back here. Take it back. Take it back. Grunge, 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 grunge. Grunge. Pop. Got him. Grunge. Got him. Ow, let me out, let me out, let me out. I got a lot of triggers for you guys today. I have a lot of triggers today. Man, I got a lot to talk about as well. So what I'll try to do is make it excuse me, a little bit we'll probably do a little bit louder tingle inducing triggers in the beginning, the front half of the video, and then the second half, the back half of the video. Hey, pay attention. This is important. This is important. Pay attention. Thank you. Okay. Eyes on. Tingles. Get tingles. Get tingles. Yeah. Front half of the video, louder, tingle-inducing triggers. Second half of the video, more relaxing, quieter, lower key triggers intended for sleep. So, let's go, I guess. I have so many things to talk about. So many good new triggers. So I got some new keyboards. I've been making a lot of upgrades to my setup for this channel. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying the new uploads lately. The new uploads. The consistent uploads. Your encouragement means so much, and it's just fueling the fire. It's fueling the fire. The fire. Speaking of fire, I have a nice sunset themed background. How do you like it? Let me know in the comments what you think. I think it's pretty cool. It goes well with the true navy blue, the blacks and the grays, and it's just a nice vibe for ending your day, or just even if your day's not ending, just kind of relaxing. Just relaxing. How many hours per day do you relax? 16. That's far too long. Anyway, so got the new key light, got the new fill light. They were expensive, but they're worth it in my opinion. Excuse me. They are worth it in my opinion because no noise. Noise can be nice sometimes, but sometimes you don't want it. I have this light right here. Did you notice it come on? Right there. Here, let me turn it off and on so you can see. But you can hear the background noise that it just introduced. That one's not fanless. So I'll turn it off. On. It's just nice, right? It's a nice little touch. Let me know what you guys want. Do you want me to keep it on and have a little bit of background noise? Or turn it off and not have any? Yeah, that's so nice. Let me know. I'm gonna have it off for now. Actually, what we'll do, we will turn it on for this part of the video. And then for the lower key part, the lower key second half of the video for sleep, we'll turn it off for some contrast. Okay, so it's on now. It's on. Do you hear it? Yeah. It used to be way noisier when the key light and the fill light were spinning up, spooling up. It's like, they're very expensive lights. They should not be that loud, in my opinion. Anyway, okay, so lots of upgrades. This is a bit of a ramble. Lots of upgrades to the setup. We have new keyboards, new lights. We have a new RAID, R-A-I-D, hard drive. 48 terabyte RAID hard drive. It is the G RAID Shuttle 4. And this is not sponsored. I'm just telling you what I got. And I wish they would have sponsored me. Bro, G RAID, if you're listening, please sponsor me. Dude, I wish I could have gotten the 96 terabyte or the 128, whatever, 128 or whatever. Because, wow, that 48 terabyte one was like, I keep on forgetting, was it 1800 or was it 27? I don't remember how much it was, but it was a lot. It was a lot of money. But guess what, guys? I was running out of hard drive space continuously. It was becoming a problem and slowing down my production because I was like, how do I record a video if I can't store it anymore? My M1 MacBook Pro has 2 terabytes of storage, and it was constantly filling it up because these 4K 30 frames per second videos, if I do a 30-minute one, it's going to be like between 20 and 50 gigabytes. Something like that. I forget what. Yeah, it's, whoops. So, you know, you record 20 videos and that's a terabyte. You know what I mean? So, of that length. And then if I do 60 frames per second, forget about it. That's double. Double, trouble, Nice. So, for those who like the technical rambles, I'll just do a little technical ramble real quick, and then we'll get on to the keyboard triggers. So, we have 48 terabyte, basically the G RAID Shuttle 4 is basically a box with 4 12 terabyte hard drives in there. 4 hard drives that are 12 terabytes each. So 12 times 4 is 48. That's the total amount of storage that I could get. However, I wanted redundancy because my external Seagate hard drives are absolute garbage. They always fail at some point. They are very unreliable. They're slow. And I wanted for this channel, for you guys, for you, you're important. I didn't want to slow down your tingles or make your tingles less frequent because I had to figure out some way to store them, you know. And maybe I would lose data because I want to do compilation videos and I can't do those. I'm de-incentivized or demotivated. I don't know what the word would be precisely, but I'm discouraged from making compilation videos if I have to put all of them on the slow hard drive and then re-put them on my computer from the hard drive to make a compilation video, which would take forever. It's like it might be like a 5400 RPM, 10 terabyte external Seagate hard drive that I've been using when I have to. Typically, I try to keep everything on my M1 MacBook Pro because it's blazing fast. Just like this trigger. Blazing fast. Flex. Pay attention. Go to sleep. Anyway, dinner time. Alright, so, let me show you keyboard number 1 first of all while we ramble. This is the keyboard I had been using. It is the Corsair K60. Corsair K60, and it's fine. It treated me very well. It's a little loud, a little thacky, a little springy, but it was better than, what I had. So I upgraded to 2 keyboards this week, and I'm so excited. They have Gateron Pro brown switches, I think. And I love brown switches. They sound so good. Because I had this keyboard, which I love the sound of. Do you love the sound of that? Do you love the sound of that? Hey, speaking of love, I love you. Hope you're doing well. How are you? How are you, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I hope your feet don't smell. And if they do, you should probably wash them. Are you doing okay, though, for real? Let's just pause real quick and just check in. Hey, how have things been going? How have things been going? I hope that God draws you to himself and that you find true peace in your life. True peace in your life. We call that shalom. Shalom. Shalom, 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 shalom. True peace that can only come from God. And I hope you find it. I do. Because I love you. Anyway, so I had this keyboard. The problem is it doesn't have a D-pad. It doesn't have arrows. So these keys right here function as those arrows. And I don't like double purposing that for these because I use them a lot as a programmer. I'm a senior software engineer for a big video streaming company. I use those in my programming IDE, my integrated development environment, the program the app that I use to program in for my iOS app and the iOS app that I work on. I use those to navigate to different words in my program all the time. So this was just a little bit tricky to reprogram my mind and then go back to the other keyboard for the Windows machine. Anyway. So I found out what I needed was a 10 keyless format keyboard. So one of the problems with this keyboard is the number pad had me put my mouse pad on this side, like over here. So when I would sit, I would never really be square with the table. Like my right arm, this is my right arm, my mouse hand, it would have to be farther out to the side. And I figured, man, I don't know if you saw in the last video or two, I've just been constantly adjusting my shoulders because I was out of alignment. And I went to the chiropractor and I feel a lot better. Hopefully I'm adjusting a lot less because there was all this tension in my body. It was just, things weren't working out. And I think subconsciously I was just trying to, my body was like, dude, it's not right. So if I seemed very fidgety last time, sorry about that. It was just, my body was trying to tell me something. It was like, dude, things are not right. So anyway, I got a 10 keyless keyboard, which is everything that keyboard has, but without the number pad. Because I don't use it terribly much sometimes, but this is a lot better. I can sit square at the desk and not do this, right? To reach, So I think everybody a little bit will count in. This keyboard looks amazing. Look at this keyboard. It's my new favorite keyboard. Look at this with the orange escape key. Again, non-sponsored. This is the Keychron K8. Keychron K8. If I can, I'll link the product in my video. So that's one way to support the channel. If you buy the keyboard, you don't have to, but if you do, you can use my link and some of the money will go towards the channel. So we can buy more lights and more keyboards and more triggers. And more hard drives. So I love the switches. I love the colors. I love the gray here. How it's lighter here, darker here, orange escape key, alternating colors between the function keys. It's such a good keyboard. And it's Bluetooth too. Man, this sounds like a sponsorship, but it's not. I just love this keyboard. It's like, this one was 72 or something. I don't remember how much it was. But yeah, it's amazing. I love it. Hey, real quick, what's your name? Can I get your name? Wait, I don't even know if you have authorization to watch this video. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Yeah, what's your name? Huh? Jimmy Bob? Okay. What's your mom's name? Betsy. Betsy. Okay. P-E-T-S-Y. How much does she weigh? How much does she weigh? 650 pounds. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Should probably do something about that. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to send her a bunch of fiber and steaks. Just eat that for the next couple weeks, and she should be good. She should be good. Okay. What is this nutritional advice ASMR? Anyway, okay. Hey, let me just check the system real quick. Verify you're all good to watch this video. Right. Okay. Right. It appears you are in the system. You are in the system. You are authorized to watch this video. So, okay, you're good. You're good. So that is the Keychron K8 wireless. It looks like it can connect up to 3 computers, which I really like. It's also wired, right? And it's, by the way, it's a Mac keyboard, but it comes with the Windows keyboards as well, the Windows keys that you can swap out. And yeah, so that's really cool. And it has all the lighting effects. It's not RGB, but it's a single color, but different effects. And this one is pretty amazing too. It is the Keychron C1. Keychron K8 and Keychron C1. It's the C1. Look at it, 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 look at it. It's a little bit more springy. You can hear the springs. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. You hear that? Versus with the C8, you don't hear as much of the tone, the dun, dun, dun. You don't hear it at all. Very little, very little. So they're different. The color layout of this is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. It has the orange escape key, which I love. This one's straight wired. It's not wireless. Connects to one computer. Has the Mac layout right here. And it comes with the Windows keys as well that you can switch out. And just get your information one more time. Make sure you're still authorized. Sometimes these videos have a timeout. So what's your name again? Okay, what's your mom's weight? 420 pounds. She's losing weight quick. Wow. My advice really worked out. Good for her. Good for her. Tell her I said, hey, haven't seen her since last night. Got him. Sorry, that was inappropriate. I apologize. Okay. Cool. So those are the 3 keyboards I got. I will, if I can find them in the affiliate program or whatever, I'll link them in the description. Maybe they'll show up here or up here. I'm not really sure. We'll see. Now this is the product box for the 2 lights that I bought. Again, not sponsored, not sponsored. This is the Godox UL60BI. Bi means bicolor, meaning it's not just a fixed color like a 5600 Kelvin. Is it Kelvin? K, color temperature. 5600 K color temperature. It's not fixed. You can do like a range. You can do warmer tones, lighter tones. I have it set near the daylight, I think. Somewhere near 5600K. And it says silent. So I got 2 of these. And I did it because, just listen to it. I love having the control over the sound, you know. It's nice having background noise when you want it, but sometimes you need to just go to sleep and you just want minimal background noise. So that's why I got it. I got it for you. I got it because I appreciate you and I want to help you go to sleep. I want to help you relax. I want to help you get those tingles. So if you ever see ads on my videos or product links or whatever, know that, or if you ever donate super chat or gift on my TikTok lives or gift on my YouTube lives, I invest back into the channel like crazy. It's just one of my passions. I love doing it. I love making good content for you, because you're important. You're important to me. And I love seeing what kind of effect this channel has on you guys. I mean, you guys are like the gasoline on my fire. Like, you guys are spurring me on to just make more, monkey boy. Make more, monkey boy. Monkey. What am I doing? Now, this isn't as tappable, but I wanted to show you the product box. This is the G-Raid Shuttle 4. This is the hard drive that I got. It supports Thunderbolt 3. Man, this seemed like an advertisement. It's really not. I'm just sharing with you guys like the new stuff. I'm so excited about this. The peace of mind that this is going to give me. Again, right in here is 4 12 terabyte enterprise like data center hard drives. They are Western Digital UltraStar something or others. I did a lot of research on this because I wanted hard drives with a low failure rate. So I looked up enterprise class drives that I use in data centers, like Google Drive data centers, Amazon Cloud Storage, you know, stuff like that. And Western Digital UltraStar drives came up as like one of the top ones. I think the second one was like, was it Toshiba M3 or something? I forget. M8, M3, I don't remember. But they were very comparable, they seemed. Anyway, this has up to 1,000 megabytes per second read and 1,100 write. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details, but I have it in RAID 10 configuration, also known as RAID 1 plus 0. RAID 0 means you stripe, you have 4 hard drives, and you have one big file. Let's just say you have 8 gigabytes of a file you want to put on this hard drive. Striping, RAID 0, means you're going to take that 8 gigabyte file and spread it evenly across the 4 hard drives. 2 terabytes on one, 2 terabytes on the second, 2 terabytes, and you're going to evenly distribute that entire file across all 4 hard drives, which means you get 4 times the read and write speed on those. So if any one hard drive has a read and write speed of 200 megabytes per second, right? You can only read 200 megabytes per second. You can only write 200 megabytes per second at any given time on one hard drive. Because you have 4 in RAID 0 configuration, which means striping, it's going to take that file, instead of putting it on one hard drive at 200 megabytes per second, it's going to put one segment, 2 gigabytes, for example, of that 8 gigabyte file on one hard drive at 200 megabytes per second. The next 2 gigabytes of that file on the hard drive number 2 at 200 megabytes per second, and then so on and so forth for all 4 drives. So for that file, you're writing at 800 megabytes per second. For example, I'm using hypothetical figures here, but that's generally like 200 megabytes per second is my understanding of where 7200 RPM hard drives kind of top out. So that's RAID 0. The problem is, if any one of those hard drives fail, you lose all your data. So it's super fast, but there's no redundancy. I wanted redundancy so that We could safeguard the data that we're working so hard to create. And so there's RAID 1, which is called mirroring. If you have 4 hard drives, for example, well, let's say you have 2 hard drives in a RAID array. Sorry, RAID stands for redundant array of independent disks or independent drives. So RAID 1 means mirroring. Mirroring means if you have 2 hard drives in a RAID array. Array just means a list or a set of hard drives that you have, right? Number 1 and number 2, right? For example, for 2 hard drives. So, or 0 and 1 if you're computer science, using computer science terms. But the first hard drive has the data on it, and the second hard drive under RAID 1 mirroring configuration. The first drive has the data, the second hard drive has the copy of the data. So their one is mirroring the other, which means if anyone fails, you haven't lost any data. You're still good. You have time to replace that hard drive, get it up to speed. Haven't lost a single thing. I have 4 hard drives in this bad boy, which means I have 2 RAID 1 arrays. So hard drive number 1 and 2 are in RAID 1 configuration. One is mirroring the other. Number 2 is mirroring number 1, right? And then the other 2 hard drives, all are 12 terabytes for a total of 48. Hard drives number 3 and 4. 4 is mirroring 3 or 3 mirroring 4. I don't know the internal details, but probably 4 mirroring 3, I'm guessing. So there's basically, I have 2 hard drives worth of actual data storage. So 2 12 terabyte hard drives is 24 terabytes. So that's how much I can actually use with this RAID configuration. If you do RAID 0, it's 48, but you have no redundancy. I wanted redundancy, which means I have a backup of my data. So I have 4 hard drives, but basically 2 of them are for backup for redundancy. And then the other 2 are for the data, but then, so 2 are for data, and 2 are for copying, mirroring that data to back it up, right? So that if I lose any one hard drive, I don't lose a single amount of data. And so I have a RAID 1 pair and a RAID 1 pair, right? Sorry if this is annoying, let me know in the comments. Should I not do stuff like technical rambles like this? I thought it was going to be quicker, but if I have a RAID 1 hard drive, a RAID 1 array here, and one of these hard drives goes bad, and the second RAID 1 array, one of those hard drives goes bad, I haven't lost a single piece of data because there's redundancy on both of these. Now, if I lose 2 hard drives from any single RAID 1 array, meaning I lose both of these, I lose that data. Do I lose part of it or all of it? I think you lose all of it, because with my configuration, which is called RAID 10 or RAID 1 plus 0, RAID 1 0, RAID 10, I'm striping. So you have 2 RAID 1 arrays, right? RAID 1 array, RAID 1 array. 2 hard drives, right? Mirroring each other, right? Now you're going to stripe. So you have a 10 gigabyte file you want to store in this bad boy, right? Because remember, I say remember like you know, maybe you don't know. When your computer interacts with this, when it interfaces with this, all it sees is one logical hard drive. It just sees an external hard drive. It doesn't know the details of what's inside it. That's for the RAID controller to know. There's a chip on here called RAID controller. It's a piece of hardware with a piece of software on it that basically handles all the details of how to marshal and coordinate all this data to get it to the right spot at the right time for you. So that all you have to think about is dragging that data to this external hard drive. From your computer's perspective, it looks like one drive. It's awesome. Man, I wish G-Raid sponsored me. This would be a sick sponsorship. Because I'm just so passionate about this. Anyway. So, with switch so I'm not favoring one side over the other in audio-wise. So, RAID 10, you have two RAID 1 arrays, right? I'm just doing it somewhere. Two RAID 1 arrays, right? Two hard drives here, two hard drives here. They're mirroring each other, they're mirroring each other. It's called RAID 1, mirroring, right? And then RAID 0 is striping, meaning you're dividing that data, spreading it out, kind of like Voldemort's Horcruxes. It's like Voldemort's Horcruxes. He split his soul up into different segments, and he put his soul into obviously this is fiction, not real, but in the Harry Potter series. Sorry, the spoilers. If you haven't watched or read Harry Potter, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. Voldemort split his soul up. He divided his soul into different segments, and he basically imputed or imparted or put his soul into these physical objects, like segments of his soul into physical objects, so that if you killed him or if you destroyed any one of those Horcruxes, you didn't kill him. You had to kill all the Horcruxes to kill Voldemort. And that's kind of like striping for a RAID a hard drive configuration. It's Voldemort's Horcruxes, right? So instead of Voldemort's soul being spread across multiple artifacts, like objects, like wands and swords and rocks and whatever it was, right? Instead of that, you're taking Voldemort's soul, your data. Weird analogy, but it kind of works, right? It kind of works. I like it. It's useful as a teaching tool. You take Voldemort's soul, your data, and you split it across the different like you create Horcruxes, right? The Horcruxes are your hard drives that you're storing the data on in this analogy, and that way. And so anyway, so you have a RAID 0, meaning you're going to stripe that data. So 10 gigabyte file, right? For this video, it's probably going to be like 25 to 50, somewhere between there. I don't know. Let's just say you have a 50 gigabyte YouTube video file, 4K, 30 frames per second. Just amazing content video, amazing. Hey, pay attention. I notice you're waning. Pay attention. Okay, cool, thanks. Hey, no, seriously, pay attention. This is important. Relax, though. Make sure you're relaxed. So, 50 gigabyte file, 25 gigabytes will go to, so RAID 0. You say, you drag a file to the hard drive on your computer. 25 gigabytes of that 50 gigabytes will go to the first RAID 1 configuration, or RAID 1 array. The second 25 gigabyte segment of that 50 gigabyte file will go to the second RAID 1 array. So you're dividing that file across two RAID 1 arrays. And they're going to redundantly copy that 25 gigabytes. 25 gigabytes on the first hard drive, 25 gigabytes on the second. That's the first segment of that 50 gigabyte file. The second segment of that 50 gigabyte file will go on the second RAID 1 array, and 25 gigabytes for segment 2 on that second RAID 1 array, first hard drive, and then mirrored on that fourth hard drive. So hard drive number 3 and 4 have the second 25 gigabyte segment of that 50 gigabyte file. So with that, with striping, you have the speed advantages of RAID 0 striping, right? With RAID 10, you have the speed advantages of striping with the redundancy of RAID 1. The thing is, you have to sacrifice some storage space to get that redundancy. So what I've done is I've gotten 12 terabyte hard drives to have a total potential capacity of 48 terabytes. But because I'm using RAID 1 for 2 of those arrays, that chops my storage space in half, because 2 of my 4 hard drives are being used to back up the other 2. Does that make sense? So 24 terabytes total is what I have, which is an upgrade from my 10 terabyte unreliable, non-redundant external Seagate hard drive. And slow. So I get, 14 total more terabytes with much more read and write speed. Like, we're talking like between 4 and 800. I don't remember the exact amount with RAID 10 with these. And I'm not going to get into RAID 5 or 6 because I really wanted some fast write speeds, so I didn't go with RAID 5 or 6. But they're good too. They're just, I want it fast. So this is kind of what I could afford right now. I needed to do it because I was kind of like blocked from making more videos. More hi-fi videos at least. So this came from the channel. So thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for watching my videos all the way through. That helps the channel to bring in more money, because YouTube, for some reason, they pay you more because they say, I guess the viewers like this video. So we're going to charge more for advertisers to advertise on this video, because people are watching it through. There's better engagement. They like it. They're more likely to watch more ads. So we're going to have a higher CPM paid for these ads. And then, yeah, they serve out that video. YouTube's algorithm is more likely to serve out that video to other viewers, because I guess it reasons viewers are watching these videos all the way through, which means it's a good video. And YouTube's goal is to get users to watch more YouTube videos, right? To spend more time on YouTube so that they make more money from advertisers, from ads. So anyway, you guys watching my videos all the way through and relaxing and just enjoying the videos, letting me know what you think in the comments, all that stuff, it really helps. And I'm able to do things like this because of your guys' support. So thank you so much for your support. It's so much fun being able to have this place in your life and to be able to share this tingly ASMR together. The content together. So anyway, I've already used up about 10 of that 24 terabytes, and I'm about to use up 3 or 4 more from my Windows PC. So I'm probably gonna have 10 out of 24 terabytes left, which means that's about 200 more YouTube videos if that's all I put on there. No, 100, because I have the raw videos from like the camera, and then I have the rendered production video. So probably like 100 more YouTube videos. I'll have to buy another array. So in hindsight, I think I kind of made a mistake by getting only 48 terabytes. I should have gotten 96, but I was trying to be economic or whatever. The good news is I can daisy chain these up to 5 of them. And then my write speeds get faster and faster because of the RAID 0, the striping advantages. If I put them all on RAID 10, oh my gosh, it's going to get pretty insane. So I can get another 4-bay Shuttle 4, 4 hard drives. Or I can say, let me stop messing with this and let me get an 8-bay one. Meaning, like, instead of 4, it's going to be 8. 8 hard drives. It was like between $3,500 and $7,000 though for that configuration, something like, if I remember correctly. So that's why I didn't do it yet. I thought, let me upload more consistently. This will buy me a lot of time, peace of mind, and we'll see. But man, if I can get another one of those 48 terabytes, that would really help. That would give me another 24 terabytes to work with, which would buy me a lot of time. But then maybe I just save up and get a 96. That'll be faster anyway. Sorry, another 8-bay one, which I don't think the 8-bay and the 4-bay are compatible with one another, but I need to look that up. I'm not sure. I think they have to be the same sizes, but I don't know. Anyway. I have some great triggers, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit them all in this video. Maybe I'll just have to make another video for, I'm guessing, like, so this video's today's Sunday, April 21st, at the time of recording. I'm uploading it. I intend to have it viewable for you on April 22nd, Monday, April 22nd. Maybe I'll do a second video for April 24th, Wednesday. We'll see. This is the box to the Keychron K8. Cool box. And this is the box Keychron C1. Keychron C1. Keychron C1. I love the holographic effect. I love holographic effects, man. You can't overuse them, in my opinion. So, dude, you can see I've had a busy, expensive week. Between the Raid Array, the 2 keyboards, and the 2 lights. I think that's it. But, man, woo. So, anyway, I appreciate your guys' support. That's the point of me sharing that with you, is how awesome you guys are. And you guys are blowing up this channel, and I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. I hope that's what you see in this. I'm investing into bringing you more tingles. Now this box is from, I think it's from the G-Raid Shuttle 4 box. It was on the top, has like the data cable and power cable or whatever. I just thought it made such good sounds. I feel like I have to keep it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? This is the segment intended for sleep, so we'll do the rest of the triggers that I had planned for this video since I had such a long ramble. Sorry about that. Hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. We'll do the other triggers for the next video. Hopefully released in a couple days from this one. It's time to go to sleep. It's time to go to sleep. Feel free to doze off as long as you're not driving or operating heavy equipment or supervising a small child or somebody who needs you to be awake. Then feel free to doze off. This way. If it wasn't clear earlier, I just wanted to say I'm really excited to be able to invest in the channel. I was so excited about this. I was like, I'm going to be able to make so much content on this new hard drive and these lights. Did Morgan leave? Oh, sorry, I missed her. You want me in the video real quick? You want to say a couple things? Here, can you tap on this for me? Just real quick. If you want to be, you don't have to be. We're just going from mic to mic. Cover your face. Dude. That's actually awesome. That's so good sounding. Here, you gotta listen. You gotta hear this. Okay, ready? Is that funny? Sounds like rain, kind of rain. Relax, relax, relax. Tingles, 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 tingles. I gotta say bye. Wait, hold on. Yeah, there you go. Gotta say bye. Bye. Maybe you can say it up here.
Bye.
Wait. I think Hamwave came in to say goodnight. I think she got more than she bargained for. Good night. Love you, baby. That was funny. Thank you. That was Hamwave. Hands off, she's mine. That's so cool of her to come on. She's so introverted, has no desire to be in a video. That was very gracious of her to come on. Man, that layering with the snapping and her tapping. Whoa. Man. This box makes excellent sounds. This box makes excellent sounds. Sorry guys, I forgot to turn off the light. It's pretty quiet. There we go. My fault on that. What's it called? A catch light? Is that what it's called? No, that's in the eye. That's called a hair light, I think. It's off now. guys have been very enthusiastic about how this case makes very good sounds. This case makes very good sounds. I wonder. Raffy Daffy, if you are watching this, I wonder if it's up to your spec. If you are QAing, quality assuring this case at a company that makes cases which make good sounds, would you pass this case from a QA perspective? This is the section for sleep, so we have to be very delicate when we come close to the mic. We have to be ever so gentle. Tingles. Hamham ASMR steps up to the plate. Comes in with a straight fastball. The pitcher does. The pitcher comes in with a straight fastball. Hamham ASMR. Knocks it out of the freaking book. And surprise, surprise, he can switch it. The pitcher throws a curveball thinking, no way can this man possibly hit it out of the park. Given that he's switch hitting and I'm throwing pause this moment. Where will the ball go? Out of the park, out of the park, out of the park, out of the park, out of the park. His third at bat for the season, or fourth. Fourth at bat for the season. Pause this moment and think about how baseball history, tingle baseball history, will be impacted. How will culture change? How will your sleep change? Oh, it's gonna change for the better. Go to sleep. You've been hit a home run, a tingle home run on. Sorry, that was a little loud. I apologize. And it connects. He hits nothing but tingle home runs. Dudes, that's a nice trigger. Should I do that again in another video? Let me know what you think. Did you like the ASMR ramble? How was that? I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it helped you. I hope that it helps you to relax, to unwind, to focus, to concentrate, to do your homework, to study, to work, to write that paper, to mow the lawn, whatever it is that you're doing, cooking dinner, cooking supper. It sounds so much better when people say cooking supper. Oh man, that sounds so wholesome. To go on that walk, just to sit down and decompress. Thank you for spending this time with me. And if you are still awake or still asleep, I want you to know you are valuable. You have dignity and worth. And I can't wait to see you again. That's the truth. Until next time. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening. Have a great sleep. See you next time.